Hi, this is Karen from Mojo Global. Welcome to the Mojo Global radio show. Today we have as our guest Eileen Mendel. Eileen, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Karen. It's a pleasure to be here.
Eileen, can you tell our listeners how you can help their business?
Well, Karen, I feel like I have the experience over the last 30 years of having seen many complex situations as an executive and leader in the companies that I've worked on, from both my own companies and companies that I've worked for, whereby I can give those clients all that I have learned, all that I have garnered over those 30 years, and provide them with the best possible solutions for the growth and the sustainability of their companies. I can give you some examples as we go along of some of the things that I've seen and done.
Thank you, Eileen. In fact, this is where I would normally ask you that. Can you give us a couple of examples?
When I was working for clients as a consultant for some vice presidents and directors of some companies that had to look at their product lineup and also their interest in growing their divisions, there were some hard decisions, and I had to come up with some, both some research and analysis to show them that they should drop certain product lines and grow certain other ones where it was an opportunity in the marketplace. It was tough to put together that information and provide that to the CEO because they had to make a major shift in their whole strategy and plans. However, they decided to go along with a lot of the decisions that I advised them on, and some of that was written up in the Wall Street Journal and New York Times. That was really gratifying to me that they did go along with the decisions and analysis that I had put together.
And Eileen, I know that you work a lot in the high-tech field and the pharmaceutical field because you do have a great background working in those fields. Can you talk about that?
Yes, I'd always had a love of science from very early on. I went through school, public school, and then through college. My work experience has always been mostly in the high-tech sector. I did veer off into the financial sector also after I got my business degree. However, my interest in innovation and the new technologies that are actually so prevalent now, and they were just budding when I was in college and graduate school, are taking off, and that's what's dominating the business world at this current time. And so that excites me.
Yes, we're veering a little off script here, but I want our audience to know that you really, quote, feel the great resignation. One of the things that you try to do for your clients is to create a culture where they'll be able to keep their highly paid employees and attract highly paid and well-versed employees. Can you talk briefly about that?
Yes, when I had my own consulting practice, which I grew to $1 million business, the critical piece when I looked back was the talent. The talent that I brought in was what we leveraged, and it was more highly, to me, I value that more highly than all the degrees and the knowledge, et cetera, that we had. But it was those employees that readily grasped what we were all about. We created a culture of fun, of learning, because every time we took on a new challenge and product, company, we learned a lot about the product. We learned about the intricacies of the marketplace. So my people were always excited. We were always doing things to inspire and learn and create that environment to attract the best employees and keep them on board, because we knew that they were of the most value to the company's growth. And that culture that we created was one where people would look forward to coming into work and be part of what we were, be part of that. So that's where I feel like I can contribute and make the clients that I work with in my current consulting firm more astute and more purposeful and intentional about creating that environment and creating the values and core values and strategies that will help them retain a consistent and solid culture that is fun, that is purposeful. It's just part of the growth these days of what will keep on and keep someone going inside a firm rather than going there for the paycheck and looking for something else that's better while they're working for you. You don't want that.
Yes.
You want employees that are dedicated to your mission and your vision.
And Eileen, what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way would be for them to email me at Eileen, Eileen, at thebalancedmillionaire, BALANCEDE, billionaire.com, or they can text me and request an appointment at 760-450-6133.
Eileen, thank you so much for being on today. I've learned a lot about you personally and about employee retention. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Karen. I very much appreciate this opportunity.
And to our audience, thank you so much for listening. We look forward to bringing you the next Mojo Global radio show. Bye-bye.